Greetings. We're connected with unconditional love for your highest message of wisdom and guidance, most pertinent for you at this time. Today, we're looking at the energy of the divine masculine, and we're actually looking at it from a point of the divine feminine. So, you're kind of naturally going to be a cross watcher here. So, we're going to start by looking into what are the conscious energies, and it's on the conscious mind of the divine masculine. The first thing we have coming out is the Sun, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. This is a clarity. So someone feels like they're standing in not just solid truth about something, but they're ready to defend that truth. They've been given clarity about something and they've been shown something. And this something, quote unquote, has to do with the Nine of Cups, their happiness. It has to do with their personal joy, their personal satisfaction, fulfillment, peace, and their inner waters, I'm feeling. So it has to do with all of those things. And the Three of Swords. So this is pain, triggering. This Three of Swords energy also speaks to that inner waters sense. So there's something that has been basically painting this divine masculine. There's something that they've come to clarity about that has been at odds with their personal fulfillment, their personal satisfaction and joy. But the very fact that they've gained the clarity about this also gives them a sense of joy, because there's like, even if it's a brief moment, it's brief, but it's clarity. And this clarity has shown them that there is a future that contains freedom from this energy. It feels like there's a truth here, and it's a rather painful truth. But they must acknowledge that truth and take action regarding / set boundaries around that truth in order for them to protect and enhance, experience even their joy, their personal happiness. Up to now, they've kind of been in a space of the Hanged Man. So this person has been receiving accolades at work. I'm seeing the Six of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles here. It feels like they've been receiving recognition for their performance in the workplace, and generally feeling like they're on a successful path in regards to that, a materially successful path. But with the Hanged Man here, there's also been a deep contemplation that they've had to surrender to within them. It feels like even if they've been on go, go, go on the outside, on the inside, they've been on an immense pause. And it's like they've been suspended and they've been not forced, but it seems like they felt like they had no other choice but to think about what truly could make them happy, what truly made them feel joy and spirited, what makes them feel that way, versus what sort of takes the light out of their sun. And the truths that they've come to, they feel that these truths could be painful or hard for someone to hear. It could have been hard for them to accept, even at a point. Because I'm seeing this work situation is quite conducive to recognition for this person, right? And being a valid member of their community. It feels like this person didn't necessarily expect that they would have this divine masculine didn't expect that they would have a reason to reflect or a reason to maybe question this path that they were on. But something in their spirit, something in the spirit pushed them to pause and to really spend, I'm hearing the past few weeks, checking in and really deeply thinking about what is a part of their happiness, what is the nature of their happiness. What in their life brings that up? What in their life keeps it steady? What in their life reduces it, either at first or over time? And I'm getting that this is a very logical person. This person is quite pragmatic. Something has to make sense to them or have reason within them before they are able to take action on it. But I'm also getting that this person is quite emotionally mature, and emotionally capable, right? This person seems that they have a big heart. They're coming out as the King of Swords, but they're also coming out as the King of Cups. And it feels like there's a lover's situation for them. There's a situation, a connection in their life where they feel like they're sitting more strongly in their light, more strongly in their divine masculine energy, their energy of the sun. So there's this relationship, this lover's situation in their life. There's a truth that they want to bring to it. And there's something that they want to say. And I feel like this truth has to do with this understanding, this clarity that they've come to regarding their joy and their depleters. Underneath the deck, we have the Chariot, the Hierophant, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Cups. This person feels like they want to come forward. It just feels like there's a lot of spiritual wisdom that's coming from having had these realizations, having accepted this clarity, and even accepted that an action will need to be taken based on this clarity. This person wants to move forward like this. They want to move forward in their life in a more spiritually aware, more balanced fashion. But they also want to make sure if there's something that they're doing that has a completion or like an end point, they want to make sure to complete that cycle too. They don't want to abandon it in the middle or abandon anything in an ends untied fashion. But they also want to move forward and begin to nurture more thoughts, kind of like baby thoughts. Thoughts of what could their life look like? How could they design their existence to be a more free one, a more abundant one, a more unique one, a more pleasurable one for them. This person also feels like they want to and have to consider something regarding a Two of Cups situation, right? The Page of Cups and the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. So something about this situation adds a little bit of complication for this person. It brings the Five of Swords energy. Now there could be something about this Two of Cups energy that they worry. It relies on this Three of Swords energy, like this older path that they're now beginning to imagine a way out of, or imagine possibilities beyond. They feel like there's something about this Two of Cups that it's hard for them to completely commit to the idea of experiencing the total freedom from that situation. Not the Two of Cups situation, but from the, Three of Swords situation, we'll call it. It also feels though like this person is going to just overcome that complication by stepping into their power in a way that maybe they don't typically sit in their power steadily in that way, but they're stepping into their power in that way and experiencing confidence in their ability to create, to plan and take action, to design realities, confidence in their spiritual connection, confident in the wisdom that they're gaining on the path. So I feel some of these energies are what's coming in shortly, or what's building within this divine masculine energy. It's a newness, it's something new and something baby that they're nurturing. But there's also a highly adept part of themselves that they're going to be sitting in, which is the Emperor, which is inner power, inner authority, self-integration. As this person goes through this journey, this person is going to be imagining higher realities, higher possibilities for reality. So this is the conscious energy and thoughts of your divine masculine at this time. We're going to be looking into the unconscious energies. And what do we have in the unconscious energies? The high priestess. This person is stepping onto the path, their unique path that is going to call their unique inner work out of them, that is going to call their unique intuitive discernment out of them between dark and light, their unique ability to self-heal and to self-integrate. They are unconsciously stepping onto their soul's path. The Spirit is helping this person to feel through their feelings. Spirit is working very closely with this person to arrange a more abundant mindset within them, a mindset of higher possibilities, to make them aware of the extent of the happiness and the joy that they can experience, the reality that they can actually live the lifestyle of their dreams, their purest dreams, their truest dreams, their early dreams, whatever registers as their soul's highest path. Those are their purest dreams. And Spirit is working with this person to actually build a belief that this can be experienced by them, and to gradually reveal to them what they unconsciously already know to be true, which is that they have the power to create this reality through their own will. It's been Spirit that's been creating time and space in this person's reality where they're being presented with their deeper emotions, with a feeling of not being satisfied in a certain moment, despite whatever could be going on around them, not feeling like they're experiencing their sun. It's Spirit that has been calling them to be more present during those moments so that they could gain higher wisdom. Among the possibilities and what else is being revealed to this person through their unconscious is this passion for life, this passion for experience, unlike any that they are currently experiencing or have experienced. It feels like Spirit has a message for the feminine here, which is your idea of what is an exciting and fulfilled life and path. Spirit understands that you are staying true to your dreams too, your purest dreams. And so it feels like there's a shift coming here for you too. It feels like there's a move coming. With the Two of Swords sitting in between the Six of Swords, the Six of Swords and the Four of Cups, it feels like there's a bit of indecision about the move. This could be indecision within a single person, and or it could be that one person wants to move one place and another person wants to move another place. And by person, I mean the divine feminine and the divine masculine in this situation. This could be a spatial move, or it could be a move that is just a transition between one way of living and another way of living. With the Four of Wands, that way of living can have to do with home and family. Whatever is decided within each person, Spirit is showing here that there's deep, really deep and major growth available for the partnership. With the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, there are also lots of opportunities. It feels like Spirit wants you to know that something is growing here in this connection. And what's growing can support whatever it is, you choose to build on it. You choose to grow further on it. However, your purest soul desires to expand in this connection, that is what is available for you. Just by continuing to honor your truth, continuing to honor your purest desires and your soul's path. Just by doing that, you nurture the stability and the unconditional love available in this relationship. And you also make space for your soul's highest intentions to shine forth. So that's how the energy factors here. You intuitively will know and understand timing, what pace things are happening at, and what things are right around the corner versus what things have already happened and what's further down the line. So that will be all. I'm grateful for us having connected here today, and I look forward to us connecting again in the near future. So until then, take immense care of yourself and happy aligning.